Hi there everyone, happy Thursday. It's Gloria Kremer from Oakville, Canada, and today we are going to be using the Tidings and Trimmings bundle to make this cute little Christmas card. So this is part of my class for this month using the bundle. We will be making 4 cards, and I'll show you 3 of the cards. So there's this one here, there's this one, and then there's this pop and twist card. Whoops. And then there's one more. I haven't designed it yet. I have a couple more days to design that. So that last one will be coming. But today we are going to be using the Give It a Whirl dies to cut out this background, this piece here. And if you did get my kit, then everything is pre-cut for you and you don't have to really worry about anything else. All you have to do is stamp the images and stamp your sentiments, use your own adhesive, and put it all together. So this is the stamps that we're going to be using from this kit. I might have used some different ones. I don't know if I used all of them. Oh, I guess I did use all of them from that particular one. I didn't stamp the inside yet, but we can do that for the one that we're making right now. So I'm going to use the following ink colors. We're going to use Misty Moonlight. We're going to use Evening Evergreen. And I think we are going to go ahead and we're going to use Cherry Cobbler. So I'm also going to pull the Evening Evergreen blends and the Cherry Cobbler blends, and we'll see whether or not we actually use it all. So if you're looking for my online classes, you can find me on meetup.com, and it's under Oakville Creative Escapes. You can also do a search of my name, Gloria Kremer, and it should also pop up as well. So we're going to put our card base aside because we don't need that right this second. And then we're going to start off with this piece here, this circle piece. And I don't know if you can tell in the video, but there's, when you do the die cut, you can sort of see a trace of the outline here. And you're going to just make sure that when you stamp your sentiments that they actually fit in this piece right here. Another way for you to do it is make yourself a template, and then you can actually hold it up to your sentiments to see whether or not they will fit into your little window. So that's how I sort of determine which ones I'm going to use. And then if you wanted to use the heart, you can try the heart, or there's always the circle. So having this template is really, really helpful. And I'm going to put it back in with my Give It a Whirl dies so that I always have it handy. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to stamp our sentiments, and I'm going to stamp it, I think, using the Evening Evergreen. So we're going to open this up. We're going to grab some sentiments. So we're going to do this one, and this one. This one says, wishing you a joyful Christmas and Happy New Year. So I know my ink pad is very juicy, so there's our first one. Now we're going to turn it. put a new sentiment on there. This one says, may your days be merry and bright. Oh, I had a dog hair there. Oh well. Now we're going to turn it once again. And stick our last one on there. This one says, cheers from our home to yours. And this one I know will fit for sure, so we're going to stamp it right there. Now if you want to add some little extras, you can do, I know this stamp set comes with a star, so let's pull out this star and we'll use a smaller block. I'm going to stamp some stars, and I think I'm going to use, what should I use? Should I use, let's do the Misty Moonlight. We'll just stamp a couple of stars here. Maybe we'll do a couple of red stars as well. So this is using the cherry cobbler. I don't know if this is overkill, but I think that's pretty good. So we're going to close up our ink pad for now. We're going to clean our stamp, put it back. So we're going to put this piece aside for now. And then we're going to bring out our stockings. Now, if you received my kit and you didn't, and you have the stamp set, how you can stamp these stockings is to ink up your stamp. This one was the Evening Evergreen. And then lay your stocking piece right on top. And then give it a press. Now if you have the dies, then what's easier is just to stamp your piece and then die cut it afterwards. But if you don't have that, then this is your other option. So now we're going to close this up, and let's use the cherry cobbler, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to ink up the stamp, and then we're going to lay our stocking right on top of that stamp. Just very carefully. And then the last one, we're going to use the other stocking. And we're going to use Misty Moonlight. I see a dog hair. Okay. So again, when you get the kit, you can use any color that you have. You don't have to use the exact same colors I use. For my sample, this one is the succulent, that green, and I didn't use Misty Moonlight, so I have a feeling this one's gonna be a little messy. Okay, well, this ink pad is really juicy, so let's see how this turns out. It could be a disaster, I'm not sure. Yeah, I think it went okay. It's not perfect, but it will do. Okay, so now what I did with mine is I used my blends. I'm going to use the dark one. And then I'm going to use the lighter one. As you can see, my markers are very well used. Cherry cobbler. This is the Evening Evergreen. Now what we're going to do with this, some kits might have this striped ribbon and the other kits might have this green one, but I made sure to I made sure that everything will coordinate nicely. So don't worry if you got the red ribbon or the green ribbon, your finished card will still look awesome. Okay, now let's start putting this together. We're gonna take, here is our background piece. Now with your little background piece, you'll see a tiny little trace there of where the middle should be, and you're just gonna take your craft pick and just poke a hole in the center there. And I'm just realizing that I'm missing the little brad that goes through the middle. So I am going to grab one. Oops. Okay, so I have my brad that's going to go in the middle. And then the other thing that you're going to do is you're going to have this 1-inch circle, and you're just going to poke a hole right through the middle as well with your key. It doesn't matter which side you use because you're not going to see it. So this is how we're going to layer it. We're going to put our brad through our front piece. Then we're going to put our circle Then we're going to put the little tiny 1-inch circle, and then we're going to open up the brad. So this piece is now all ready to be mounted. Next, we're going to turn this over, and we're going to use two small dimensionals on each side of the brad. So one on each side of that brad there. And then we're going to put dimensionals around this piece here. And then we're going to take off the backing of all these little pieces here. And don't forget to take the backing off the one on the little circle. Okay, and now we're ready to mount our piece. Now we're going to check the wheel to make sure that it's spinning properly, and it is. I think it's perfect. Next, we're going to put our little mantle piece here, and I'm going to glue it down with Tombow glue. And then we're going to decide in which order we want to put these. I think I'm going to do the red on this side. Oh wait, but then you won't be able to see the holly. Okay, I guess we're going to swap it. So we're going to do it like this. To color our pearls, we're just going to use the Cherry Cobbler red. And we're just going to color our pearls. If you want, you can also leave them just white. It's up to you. I think I'm going to take the Winka Stella and I'm going to add some glitter to my stockings. I'm just going to add a little bit of glitter to the top of these stockings here. You can do the whole stocking or you can do just the top. Now if you really wanted to, you can also go in and add some color to your stockings. So let's see what that would look like. So let's add some green leaves. And we'll do the same with the red one. We'll add a couple of red leaves here and there. And then, I don't know if I popped these up. I guess I did pop them up. So let's add dimensionals to the back of these. I'm going to put my blue one on first because this one's going to be right in the middle. So once I have this one on, I can decide where all the other ones are going to go. And then we're going to stick our ribbon right at the top here. I'm going to stick it right under where the brad is. I'm going to use a couple of glue dots. So this one has the red ribbon. So here's the difference. And then in the kit, I also threw in some sequins, and you can just sort of put those wherever. I'm just gonna there's two. And there is our finished card, and then all you have to do is stamp the inside, so let's just do that. I'm gonna use It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year. Let's see if it fits on this. It does. And then we can also add a couple of stars. I think this time we'll do it with the blue. And there we go, our finished card. So thank you again for joining me. We have one more card to go. I don't know if I'm going to get around to doing the video today, but happy Thursday. Have an awesome week, and I'll see you soon.